I just found a somewhat bizarre romance. Actually, I don't think I can call this a romance manga. It's more like ecchi, but it caters to some specific type of people. As we know, almost everyone has a fetish, whether it's about body shape, smell, hair, etc. The sky's the limit. In this manga, the main character has a Riona fetish. For those of you who don't know what Riona is, it is basically soft gore, where it doesn't include some graphic stuff like dismemberment and something like that. Basically, they like it when the person of their sexual fantasy has been hurt or looked helpless in a situation. The story starts with our main character, Genki. He said that he is different from the other guys, where we know that to him, seeing a girl hurt is the same as normal guys getting a glance at an upskirt from a beautiful woman. The girl who makes him so infatuated is Yachimidori Nanako. Even when Genki brought her to the infirmary, he couldn't take his eyes off the sight of his classmates who are still bleeding profusely. You think that's bad? Well, hear this. He makes a Ryona manga with Yachimidori as the heroine, where he draws her in a pretty messed up situations. His backstory of how he got this fetish is that he used to watch some anime, a Mahou Shoujo anime, with his little sister, and the sight of those Mahou Shoujo getting overpowered by the villain awakens this fetish in him. He realized that the more pitiful a woman is, the more attractive they are to him. And Yachimidori is perfect for this. Since she is a klutz who always gets herself hurt, he wants to see her looking more pitiful than the last. Now I know what those Riona slash Guru artists from Pixiv have on their mind when they draw whatever they're drawing. Genki isn't by all means an incel. Even the most popular girl in the class is somewhat interested in him. He is just that good at hiding his fetish from everyone, which is pretty common. You never know that the people around you might have the freakiest fetish you've ever heard of, even if they don't look like they would enjoy it. Genki himself knows that he is weird for having this type of sexual fantasy. He won't even mind if he were maidenless for the rest of his life, because he'd rather be alone than hurt someone. As long as he can draw this manga about Yachimidori getting molested by a fat uncle. After school, he finishes his manga, but accidentally leaves one page in the classroom. And guess who comes after that? It was Yachimidori Nanako herself. When he rushed to the classroom, he was shocked to find Yachimidori was standing near his desk. He hopes that she hasn't seen the cursed page. Yachimidori-san then calls out to Genki, asking if he is okay, since he looks like he's about to pass out. From the way she reacts, Genki assumes that Yachimidori hasn't seen his depraved manga, and is somewhat relieved. He told her that she doesn't have to apologize all the time, since it is his job as the health committee of the class to take care of the student when they are hurt. She blushes and says that this is the first time she heard someone say that to her. The chapter ends with the popular girl who is interested in Genki saying the whole thing. She notices that Yachimidori walks away with a smile on her face. And that is it for Kawaiso Genki-kun. Now, for these kinds of situations, I don't really care that much about someone's fetish, as long as they are consenting adults. They can do whatever they want, from the vanilla stuff to even the most disgusting stuff. But this, I don't know. At least it is still a fantasy and he knows that it is weird. There is another chapter after this. I already read it, but I'm not going to talk about it since the second chapter makes me cringe even more than this first impression. Anyway, you can go read it for yourself. If this manga somewhat makes you interested or makes you curious, the title is Kawaii Souni ne Genki-kun. If you enjoyed the video, go leave a like and comment what your fetish down below. That will be it for this video. See you guys next time.